As you can see from the title, I want to talk about following your dreams, and specifically about how I decided to follow my dreams and how I ended up here in Portugal on this land by chasing my dreams and trying to make my dream come true. Let's talk about following your dreams. I want to discuss 3 topics really, and the first topic is fear, because it is kind of scary to decide that you want to follow your dreams and that you want to try and make your dreams come true. I also was very fearful and quite scared when Miguel and I decided that yes, we were going to leave China and I was going to quit my job and that we were going to try to move to Portugal. Obviously, that was not a decision that we made in a day. It took a long time because that dream that we had of living somewhere else, having our own land, having our own house, that kept on growing, and we were talking about it more and more. But it also meant that we had to give up all that we built in China, which was a lot actually. We had a very comfortable life. I had a good job with a good salary. But at some point, as we got older, there was this desire that we wanted to do something else as well. And yes, realizing that is one thing, but then taking steps to make those dreams come true is quite scary. And why is it so scary? Well, for me it was scary because there's always these things going on in your mind and these reasons that tell you why you shouldn't do that, why you shouldn't make that change, and why you shouldn't follow your dreams. One of them is the time right? Is right now the best time to do this, to make this change? Shouldn't I wait another year? Shouldn't I save some more money? And I'm sure you guys also understand that if you can relate to that, when you have like an idea or a plan, a dream that you want to follow, that you might postpone it because you think, well, that savings goal that I had, it was a good goal. I made the goal, but I could work for another year and add some more money to my savings account, so I'm going to be a bit more comfortable. Another reason why people might choose not to follow their dream is because they think, well, first I want to do this, or I want to wait until I have done this. I want to wait until the prices of houses come down a little bit. I want to wait until I have mastered this skill and then I want to do something else. And those are all reasons for people to postpone pursuing their dreams. And even for Miguel and I, for us, it was sometimes that was a reason that would come up, because we talked about this years ago and we thought about leaving China years ago, but there was always a reason not to go yet. Some were financial reasons and others were career reasons, like, well, maybe we'll wait another year. This is a new opportunity. I can do this first and then we can go. One more reason why I might have postponed this is fear of failure. Once you have made a decision that you're going to pursue your dream and you're going to try and follow your passion, for example, there is a chance that you might fail at what you're going to do. We decided, we were going to leave China and buy a house, an old farmhouse with a big piece of land, and that we were going to try make YouTube videos and work online. I'm going to be teaching online, that's the plan. And so far everything is going okay and we're still on track of our plan, but there is no guarantee that we're going to succeed. We can still fail, and that is really scary too, in a way, because then what? For a lot of people, and for us, fear is a big factor in whether you are going to pursue your dreams or not. But actually, fear is also the worst thing to be led by, because when you have fears and when things are scary and you decide, you think about all the what ifs, what if this, what if that, then you're thinking about things that have not happened yet, that are in the future, possibly. Because all of those things that you run through your mind, that I think of, oh, what if this happens? And I've done it. Like, I've been so fearful in the past when we were in the process of looking for houses, and when we saw all the houses, I was doubting myself. But those doubts, yes, some of them are legit, but on the other hand, those things have not happened yet. And so there's no point to be afraid of it, because they haven't happened yet and they might not even happen. And if they do happen, well, then you'll deal with them at that time after you've made a certain decision and they come up. Fear is one of the topics that fall under following your dreams, and I think that's a bit of a broader, generic topic, and that like everybody can relate to that. Everybody has dreams and desires, but I also think that everybody then has these fears, and is scary to make a decision and to take action to actually making those dreams come true and making them reality. Because you can have dreams, but if you don't take action, they will always stay a dream. So now I want to talk about something that is a lot more personal, and that also has motivated me to like make these decisions and to follow my dreams and to try to make those accomplish things that I really want to do and do the things I really want to do. And that is that 10 years ago, when I was 31, my father passed away. He was diagnosed with cancer earlier, a year before, 2 years before. And he worked his entire life. He worked for the same company his entire life. He worked hard, and he was often talking about his retirement and how he would start traveling in the caravan with my mom when he retired, and then they could really go anywhere, drive around with the caravan and enjoy life more than what they were already doing. But then he got sick, unfortunately, and he didn't even get to enjoy his retirement. So that also made me realize that you don't know. Like, we don't know how old we're gonna get. We don't know what life has in store for us. Like, there is a chance you'll live until you're 90, but there is also a chance that you're going to not make it until you're 90 years old. You can get sick. You can get hurt. There are so many things that could happen to us while we're living our life. So, yeah, that really made me realize that you need to live now, and you need to try and make the things happen that are important for you, and do the things that make you happy, and do the things that you want to do. And that can be small things, like learning to play a new instrument. That could be picking up a new hobby. That could be traveling to a new country. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be something big, like moving to a different country and buying a house there. The fact is that we only have one life, as far as I know, and we don't know how long that life is going to be. So you have to make the best of it. I know society puts a lot of pressure on us and tells us what to do and how to live. You need to work from 9 to 5. You have to do this, then do that. You need to work until you're 67, and then you can retire if you're lucky. But, that is society. And you don't have to follow the rules that society has given us, especially because we only have one life as far as we know. So who is society to tell you how to live that one life? If you can make it work in a way that makes you happy, then why not do that? Then why not do that? Why not pursue those dreams and try that? Because even if it doesn't work, like I said earlier, that fear of failure, even if things don't work out the way you hoped or you'd planned for, because there is a chance that things don't work out, then at least you've tried it. And I think for me that's really important too, that at least I've tried something, and it's okay if it doesn't work out, because I've tried it, and when I'm old I can look back and be happy with the fact that I've tried it. I don't want to grow old and then look back at my life and think, oh, what if I had tried to live in another country? What if I had tried to buy this old house and restore it with a massive garden? What if I did try it, and what if I had succeeded in that? I don't want to have that. I'd rather look back at something and say, yeah, that was a great adventure. It didn't work out quite the way I'd hoped, but at least I tried. And then after you tried it, doesn't work out, you go to something else. What also really has helped me to pursue this dream is the fact that Miguel and I had the same dream. Our dreams really came together as we continue to talk about it and talk about what we want in life, what we find important, what we value. So when you have somebody who's really supportive and who is cheering you on, and you can work with on making a plan and taking steps to materialize that dream, so to say, put it into practice and make it happen, that is really helpful. And finally, I think there's like two important questions that we need to ask ourselves when we think about the things that we want to pursue, the things that we want to do in our lives. And that is, what is life really about, and who lives your life? Knowing for yourself what your life is about and what you think is important in life really helps to pursue that dream and to take steps in the direction of making that dream become a reality. Like for us, pursuing this dream didn't happen overnight. We took many small steps that led up to this point, and we were very intentional about the things that we did and the steps that we had to take in order to get us here. So I think that's really important. The final question I think that is important to ask ourselves is, who lives the life? I am living my life, so I can get to make decisions on how I want to design my life and what I want to do, to a certain extent, obviously. But I think that is very important in deciding what you want to do, where you want to go, and what kind of person you want to be when it comes to following your dreams and doing what you love and doing what makes you happy. Because like I said, we only have one life as far as I know, and it would be a pity if you couldn't do the things that really made you happy and gave you a sense of fulfillment about the life that you are living. Those are a little bit my thoughts about pursuing your dreams and following your dreams, and how to follow your dreams, why I think it is important to follow your dreams, and why a lot of people maybe are scared to follow their dreams. I'm really curious to hear from you what your dreams are. What are some dreams that you have? And it can be small dreams. They don't have to be super big dreams. It can be small things too. How are you working on making your dreams come true? Or if you had a dream in the past and you made your dream come true, I'd also love to hear from you on how you made your dream come true, because I think your comments can really inspire other people who watch this video and read the comments on, giving it a last little push on convincing them to take action towards pursuing their dreams. If you want to see what it's been so far following my dream of living here in Portugal, you can watch this video in which I tell you about my first month living here. I want to thank you for watching this video. Give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.